check whether I sound normal and everything is normal. Come on, Twitch. Everything is normal. Yep. Except it seems I had plugged my earbuds into the wrong earbud hole, and so the audio was coming from my speakers, but that's fixed. Anyway, hello for anyone who may be in chat already. Probably not, but okay, advertise it on the ER Discord. Gonna promote in other Discords before going live. Well, before actually starting the game, I mean, hey Dave! Nice of you to be here. Soup's on. At one point I had I also had the OBS thing to make the animation appear and the sound soup's on, but I don't have it anymore. Yay, you finally made it. Okay. Sorry for the late stream today. Work got in the way. But let me promote the stream on Discord, and then in about 5 minutes or so I'll start the game. Let's QH Discord. Here I've already posted it. Wanderers. Oh, what is that? Dave said you have a certain game working in OBS now, returning soon. Mr. Finch Premium Cider. I have no idea what that is, but cool. Oh, is that Quest for Glory 5? No. What game is that? I don't know. I'll have to check that conversation on your Discord later. Okay, Grandma Hole has already been alerted. Darf's server. Grundy's server. Human Interact. What should I? All the related channels where I don't feel like it's really unfit to post it. Classic Gamers Guild, I guess. And then Robotrons, Darkroom Guys, Discord, Gemini's Discord. Also, I think everyone who sees it in Gemini's Discord also sees it elsewhere anyway. Italia's Discord. His cursedness, I think that's probably also this one, I guess, and then I'm done with Discord promotion. Have I posted it here? Yeah, I posted it here before. Okay. And then on Twitter as well, and then I'm about ready. A lot in chat said in chat already. Have I got box office bust? I saw you were talking about that, you folks in the R Discord. I think I probably have Magna Cum Laude from a pack or something. I would have to check. I might have that one, but I don't think I have box office bust. And I'm honestly not planning on playing those for the foreseeable future. Maybe someday we'll do that, but yeah, they're not real Larry games and they're shit. So I don't want to subject you folks to that. Um, Maybe we'll do it for a laugh someday, but it's not a good laugh, so I don't know. Also, I forgot to put on some music. Yeah, let's listen to some Leisure Suit Larry 6 recorded on Roland SC55 music. If you folks can hear it properly. That went, yeah, there we go. You can hear the bit. Is that better? Oh, I may have turned it down by accident. Can you folks hear it better now? This is a 6 Leisure Suit Larry 6 soundtrack on Roland SC55. This is not 5, Pickle Dog. And this is what the one in the... It's in the hotel, yeah. Okay, just Twitter. Oh! What happened there all of a sudden? That was weird. Okay, that was just a quick little tidbit of the Leisure Suit Larry 6 soundtrack recorded on Roland SC55. That's on YouTube, and another person who is into Leisure Suit Larry, who was, I think, at one of my last streams, had linked that on the SQH Discord. I'll link it in chat here now for those who are interested in listening to that but haven't seen the link pass by yet. Okay, there it is. So yeah, I think we are about to get into some Leisure Suit Larry 5. So I streamed on Sunday, I believe. Yeah, was it Sunday? I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. I did the start of Leisure Suit Larry 5, both Larry's and Patty's kind of intro parts. And now we are about to go with Larry to meet the first woman auditioning for America's Sexiest Home Videos in New York City. And we have to try to seduce her, I guess, make her like us as an audition for the show without knowing that it's for the show. So that's why they sent Larry, because he's such a loser that it would be a very special lady, a very sexy lady who would be able to be with him, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird plot point, but yeah. All the chat about Leisure Suit Larry 6 and Leisure Suit Larry 2 and such in chat. Yeah, I've already gone through 1, 2, 3 in the past few weeks here on the channel, since this is Leisure Suit Larry month, pretty much. But yeah, now let's start 5 and continue where I last left off. Let me know if the audio is fine and everything. Just setting the Screen size properly on stream as always. There you go, that's it. LSL 4 is probably the best one, yeah. Yeah, everyone loves those missing floppies. Also, it's set in space. No, that's actually, I think the joke for 8 was that Al wanted to set it in space. Game is very soft. Lost in space, yeah. Let me see if I can improve that a bit without impacting my ears too much. Okay, we're not. Can I skip this? Yeah, just restore where I last left off. Okay, so I'd gotten out of the airport, LaGuardia Airport. I'm quite loud. Oh yeah, it does seem like I'm peaking. Is this better? Wait, is this better? Okay, this I think should be okay. Yeah, something like this. Let me know how the audio levels are now. I turned up the game volume a bit more and lowered mine. Okay, let me know if anything else is off, but we're gonna assume that this is fine. You can't hear the game yet? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, you should be able to hear the game. Although the audio is maybe lower than usual on this screen. It does seem quite low at the moment. It's the loudest when that plane is flying over like now. Yeah, this is just a quiet screen, I'm sorry. We'll be moving to a louder screen soon, I'm sure. If you still want me to bump up the game audio a bit more, let me know. I thought I had to look at something here, but you can hear my mouse. Ooh, that's weird. Oh yeah, I can see that it spikes my mic. Ooh. I don't think that's usually that bad. Audio isn't too bad. Let me see if I can turn up the game audio a bit more. And maybe decrease mine a bit more. Okay. Maybe this is better? Let me know if this is better. Point and click ASMR. Let me open the walkthrough back up. Oh, I had to look something inside, apparently. Yeah, so this is something I forgot about. This screen is a lot louder already. Gonna take out one of my earbuds. So apparently we can look here and get some points. From anywhere to anywhere in New York City, there's no limousine service that's precisely, totally, exactly like the fabulous Checker Limo Co. Nearly instantaneous service from our fleet of radio dispatch cars, floor disinfected regularly. Call 552-4668 anytime. Oh, I'm sorry you can't watch Anna. Okay, so I wait. What was the number again? 552-4668. Yeah, I think I have to call that number now. Okay. Yeah, I see it's in chat now. Thank you for using US Sprint. Hello. Can I imitate a New York accent? I don't think so. What was the question again? What, you deaf? Where are ya? Where do you want to go? Oh, I'm at the airport, at the Aerodork terminal. Where do you want to go? Oh, I guess I'd like to go downtown. Gotcha. Meet you outside. My God, I'm doing a terrible accent. I'm sorry. Wow, a lot of people are in chat today. Hi, all. Okay, so let's get in. Okay, so there's a notebook here. Look, some poor unfortunate traveler forgot his appointment calendar. Man, chat is busy today. I'm having a hard time keeping up. Yeah, too bad for the other guy. He'll never know. Besides, he would probably want you to have it. Let's see. Day Trotter. Inside you find some folding money with more than 2 digits in the corners, many credit cards, some mutual fund account access codes, and a Swiss bank account number. Whoa. Credit cards. Whoever this Pat Patterson guy was, he was sure loaded. Money. This is even better than having your own savings and loan, as you think you may have had an LSL for the missing floppies. Yeah, now, where's here? Okay, so this napkin has the address of where we want to go, the Heartist Cafe. So let's show the napkin to the driver. Heartist Cafe, says Bobby. It's a great place if you like computers. I'm gonna lower the text speed a bit more because sometimes it goes a bit quickly. If I'm saying everything out loud. Someone tell Foon about the Heartist Cafe. Foon. Sir, we have arrived at your destination, says your driver. I hope your journey was a pleasant one. Okay. Now would indeed be an excellent time to save. I was just thinking the same thing. Hard Disk Cafe. So, these plants grow here in spite of the atmosphere? Wow! A giant lava lamp. You've always loved those things. If you could figure out how to open this door, you might enter the Heartist Cafe. The exterior of the Heartist Cafe is in keeping with their computer memorabilia motif. Okay. L is in Navi of LSL. Hey! Larry! Save! So we can go behind this plant and... What do we think just happened there? Feel free to give your IDs in chat. Oh, Wonder missed it. Let me see if I can trigger it again. Oh no, I can't trigger it again. Let me reload and show you folks. Okay. Ah. Okay. Does everyone know what just happened? I think Pickle Dog pretty much indicated it in chat. Yeah, Larry relieved himself. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get in here, and apparently it's as easy as opening the door. And let's have a look around here. The lobby of the Hardest Cafe is filled with a tremendously exciting, to nerds, display of ancient computer memorabilia. Your pulse quickens just looking around the place. Music boxes show an early use of the principle that made the punch card possible. It gave precisely aligned pins meaning as musical pitches. Its cylinder is exactly 35mm wide. Boy, does that Atari 400 bring back fond memories of your misspent youth, playing Frogger when your classmates were dating. So apparently Larry is, or at least used to be, a huge nerd. This ancient device could display text in any color you wanted, as long as it was green on black. Relief self on Atari 400. This game doesn't have a parser. Well, actually, we have this icon. This computer is for display purposes only. Yeah. Don't do that to the music box. So yeah. You cut your first computer teeth on an old integer basic Apple II. It wasn't even a plus. Yeah, actually, I guess Larry's nerdy roots were hinted at in, well, not in 1, I think, but in 2 already. Because when you go to the village and you meet Kalalau and fall in love, and then go to the village and ask Kalalau's father, the chief who represents Ken Williams, for her hand in marriage. She makes you prove your riffiness by developing a program in assembly, and Larry codes, or claims to code, a whole operating system. So yeah, Chief Kaniwawa, yeah, that's it. So yeah, I guess that was already a hint at what a nerd Larry apparently was in his younger days, before the real 7 games. Also, here in 5, he also starts the game working as a VHS cleaner preparer. So that's kind of, well, technician-ish job. Could also be said to be nerdy. Anyway, let's continue. This NCR baby was one of the first microprocessor-controlled point-of-sale cash registers. You haven't seen a pet computer since the early days of InfoWorld. An ancient mainframe's computer's paper tape reader sits against the far wall near the door. This early disk drive was the size of a washing machine and held an enormous amount of data, over 1 megabyte. The historic old piano roll is hermetically sealed in that glass case. Oh, Elkia says, if I recall correctly, the lore behind Leisure Suit Larry 1 says he is a software developer, 40 years old, that decided to lose his virginity on the night of his birthday. That is never mentioned in game, but it might be mentioned in the manual. I actually have thought about going through the manuals on stream, because they are very cool, but I also linked them in the SQH Discord for those who are interested. I should probably link them in our Discord as well for people who are there but not in the SQH Discord, or for those who missed it. But you can find them on LO's website and they're really cool. So I'm actually just gonna look up that link now. LO. Yeah, I'll link it in chat. Games. Larry manuals, here it is. Okay, that's the link. Cyberjoke 2000. Okay, so yeah, the manuals have a lot of backstory that probably a bunch of I don't even know, so I need to read through them myself sometime. Maybe we'll do that on stream together, but yeah, they're even just design-wise they're really cool, but also all the lore that they contain. You presume these doors lead to the cafe proper. The cactus is covered with needle-sharp needles, hence the name needle-nose cacti. This is one of the world's first state drives, revolutionary in its day. It seems incredibly quaint today. Why, it couldn't even hold Space Quest, let alone a King's Quest. The bulletin board is filled with photographs of famous nerds who frequent this place. You are quite envious of those that can look stupid and snooty at the same time. A large, aggressive woman has been talking on the phone for as long as you've been here. Yeah, that is a huge nose. So let's go to the cafe. Oh, these doors operate by means of a membership tape, inserted and read by that machine to their left. So we have to insert a membership tape in here. Hello, you say to the maitre d'. Do you have a table for a swinging guy like me? No. Hey, I'd like to make a call someday myself, you say to the large woman. Bertha ignores you completely. Sarah says, main perk of Leisure Suit Larry 5, more than one way to reach an end. Oh no, Sarah said that. Feel free to expound on that, clarify that, Sarah, in chat. That would be interesting for us to find out about. So yeah, we have to find a membership tape. Oh. Music box is either very old and very tired, or some practical joker has altered the pin placement on its cylinder. It sounds terrible. Big Dog says, you can bribe your way through this bit instead of solving it. That comes to mind. Yeah. I do remember that being the case. But sir, you protest, perhaps you've heard of me. My name is Larry Laffer. No. I'd really like to get something to eat, you say to the maitre d'. May I have a table now? No. I'd really like to get something to drink, you say to the maitre d'. May I please have a table now? No. You know, it's amazing that a place like this could even stay in business, you say, beginning to lose your temper. I've never been to a place where the customer is always wrong. No? And we're wearing him down. Let me into that cafe, you ninny, you shouted at maitre d'. You better let me in, I think. No. However, Larry being Larry, the guy who improvises with his life, not bribing is best, at least in my opinion. I don't know which one brings more points. I'm not sure either. That's something we could test someday, but now I'm just doing a regular playthrough. So when can I get in, eh? You say, you whine. I've got to meet somebody here. Ho. Oh my. Are we meeting a ho? Perhaps. She's really quite lovely, you offer. In fact, I bet you know her. Who? Say, since I'm just going to stand here anyway, why don't I tell you a little story? A story about how an unassuming traveling software salesman, born near a log cabin in Gumbo, Missouri, made it into the big time. Is this a Ken Williams backstory? I don't think he was a traveling software salesman, and I don't know if he was born in Missouri, but I think this is supposed to be about Ken, but maybe not quite factual. Okay, stop! I'll get you a damn ticket, he shouts. Nice going, Larry. So yeah, we're just supposed to wear this guy down. There you are, sir, barks the maitre d'. Enjoy your visit here at the lovely Hard Disk Cafe. So let's look at it. Oh. Your membership tape is still hanging from the side of the machine. Bore the shit out of him. Wander says, finally, I'm leaving 1 star on Yelp. You grab your tape from the tape reader. So yeah, I think we have to now insert that tape into the same machine. Membership tape. What an interesting way to make a club membership card. No one uses this antique 9-track paper tape anymore. You carefully insert your paper membership tape into the ancient machine. Processing. User. Large number found. Welcome, Mr. Larry Leffer. Tonight you are assigned to track 45, sector 4F. You presume she's the one who sings when it's over. An extremely skinny man is eating with an extremely not very skinny woman. This is identical to the reader you used to enter this room. You wonder what lies behind the magenta door. So yeah, we want to get through this door because there's the woman who we need to talk with through there, but if we insert our paper membership tape here, processing, user found, alert, alert, sys level user, enter. Listen, Larry, your lowly clearance level prevents access to the exclusive Herman Hallriff room. You are assigned to track 45, sector 4F. Now sit there. So yeah, our user clearance level is not high enough. What can we do about that? First, let's just sit down and this is actually where we are supposed to sit. Track 45, sector 4F. A woman is passing by here. Look, Larry, there she is. It's your target for New York City, Michelle Milken. It's her, Clary. Watch her carefully. Perhaps you could follow her. So she gets her membership tape read, and she actually manages to go through. You could sit like this and watch people all day. In fact, you may have to, as there seems to be an extreme shortage of waiters in this place. No wonder there's no crowd. I don't think you can ever be fast enough to get through there. No, actually we need to manipulate our tape. As Perlamil was hinting at, there's this music box with altered pins. You wonder if this will ruin your only means of admission to the cafe. Larry, how brilliant you are! Carefully wrapping your membership tape around the music box cylinder, you punch a new set of holes in your membership tape, altering it forever. But now will you be able to enter the cafe? Well, let's find out. What will it say now? Processing. Super user number 1 found. Welcome, Mr. Gilbert Hyatt. Go right on in, make yourself at home, sit anywhere you'd like. So yeah, now we are pretty much the owner of the place, according to the computer system. And we can go through this door. Processing. Feel free to enter the Herman Hollerith room. Sit wherever you wish. Hey, come on, give me back my tape. That stupid machine ate your tape. You hope you won't need it again, Larry. So yeah, we can't do it again now. But we managed to get in. And here's Michelle. A breathtakingly beautiful black woman sits alone at a booth, playing slowly and sensually with her dessert. It's Michelle Milken. You found her, Larry. So let's save Michelle. I'm gonna leave one of those. I wish I could give less than 1-star reviews. Oh, Dave. Okay. So yeah. So pretty much we have to videotape these women without them knowing, and then try to get them to like us as an audition for America's Sexiest Home Videos. But yeah, so we need to start our camcorder recording. You adjust your camcorder to make sure it has a clear view out of your pockets. Perhaps you should sit down with her first. I thought we had to start it before we sat down with her. Oh, I need to put a videotape in first. That explains. Okay, so let's... You wiggled the tiny door on the videotape just to make sure it still works. It does. Okay, so let's put in... Insert the tape into the raw below. It seems the camcorder just doesn't work with the serving card. Okay, yeah, that's what I need to do. Slipping your green felt tip between the 0.5 millimeter lead mechanical pencil and the blue ink rolling ball pen, you switch the camcorder on. Charge 5 minutes. And now we can start talking with her. Hello, lovely, lonely lady, you say to the gorgeous babe sitting all alone in the booth near you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. You hope she doesn't just ignore you. Hi, Larry, she says with a friendly smile. New in town? Remembering your boss's warning not to reveal your identity, you decide to begin with a casual opener. Do you come here often, you ask? Okay, Lucy says, sound level is great now, I'm glad to hear. Nearly as many times as I'm here, she responds. Sorry for that awful voice, I'm just doing a terrible job. Now, what did that mean? Perhaps I could mention her power clothes, you think to herself. A compliment on her apparel might be appropriate. What a lovely suit you're wearing, you tell her, and you certainly look good in it. That may be, but I look even better out of it. Wow, she's a hoe! Love the voice. Oh, God. Say, this may turn out alright yet. I notice you're dining alone. You try again? Yes, and dining isn't the only thing I don't enjoy doing alone. She responds with a smile. I was wondering, may I join you for dinner, you ask? Well, you may sit down, but it may be for dessert. A better offer you've never had, Larry. Go for it. You really enjoy staring at me there, don't you, Larry? Okay, let's say it again now that We are up close and personal with Michelle. Let me see if I'm... Okay, so let's look at her. This is a face you could dream about, Larry. You are sitting with the gorgeous Michelle Milken in an exclusive private booth in the exclusive Herman Holriff room in the exclusive Hardest Cafe in the exclusive New York City, trying hard not to stare through her see-through blouse. Let's talk with her some more. Did I mention my name, you ask? I didn't think so. My name is Larry Laffer. Good evening, Lawrence, she says. I'm Michelle Milken, program trading specialist and sometime computer hobbyist. I'm really into computers, you say, exposing wisdom beyond your ears. In fact, I've written a couple of very successful computer games. At least I think I have. Oh, really? Asked Michelle. Does that mean you have lots of money? I make a nice living. Well, that is, I think I did, you say, but now I'm not so sure. You see, I've been having a little trouble lately with amnesia. So what is it that you do? I laugh all the way to and from the bank, she says with a grin. I'm a junk bond dealer. The worst kind. So, what does a junk bond dealer do, you ask? Whatever she can. Michelle replies cryptically. I've been hearing lots of good things recently about junk bonds, you say. Would you recommend them as an integral part of my portfolio? Junk bonds, eh? She warms perceptibly. Why, I was just telling a friend about them today. Yes, I think they would be perfect for someone like you. What if we just keep talking with her? Nick says, oh yes, it's time for more Larry. Weren't you streaming Rudy Toggy point and shoot game tonight? Bye Dave. Larry, no one I know would ever admit to thinking that you are in any way, shape or form ordinary. So, do you have any cash equivalent funds lying about, just gathering whatever conservative interest rate you're presently earning? Well, no, Michelle, I don't, you say. I'm sorry, Nick. But now you can watch the stream if you're not still doing multiplayer. Michelle, I just thought of something, you say. I might just have lots of royalties waiting for me from my last job. Of course, I can't quite remember if I do or not, but it is something to consider. And consider it I do, Larry, Michelle replies. In fact, perhaps I could open your account right now. Huh? Well, I don't... Oh, you say as a big smile crosses your lips. Well, okay, Michelle, have it your way. Oh, Larry, says Michelle, I know a way we can increase your interest. What does she mean by that, Larry? You're a software kind of guy and I'm a hardware kind of girl, she says. How about if I download onto your hard disk? Allow me to make our booth more private. Oh my. What the? She went down on that banana. And now she's going down beneath the table. Ooh. And Larry's sitting there with a grin. Oh, now you get her drift. You're almost sorry you're recording all this. What will the boys in Hollywood think? Ooh. Yeah. That's good stuff. And Larry just came. You more than willingly give all your money to Michelle. Well, you think I don't need those credit cards, so you gladly offer them to Michelle, in return for a little more of the same. Leaving through your day trotter with Michelle, she expresses an interest in some of those cryptic numbers listed beside the notation Swiss accounts. You allow her to keep the book since you have no interest in chocolate. After a few more minutes with Michelle, you stagger to your feet and attempt to walk back to the Hardest Cafe lobby. Well, did the audition with Michelle. But on our tickets. But yeah, well, actually, what happens if you talk with him again? I seem to have misplaced my membership tape, you tell the maitre d'. Could you cut me a new one? I suggest you find transportation to another location, Mr. Laffer, he smirks. Well, I guess we can't wear him down again. But you can also do that in another way. So what did we lose now? We lost the money, the credit cards, and the day traveler. You can also give them to her before she goes down on you. I don't know if that gives more points. Pickle Dog says, how did this work again? Do we need the phone number from earlier? I think you might be thinking about Patty. We don't need to... Well, do we need to call here? Oh, the phone is open. Oh yeah, we need to call a limo again. That's what you mean. Yeah, we'll need to call limo again. I'm just going to restore the previous save and not do that entire dialogue this time, but only talk with her a few times and then give her the stuff she wants ourselves, instead of it just happening automatically, and see if anything different happens. You really enjoy running your money through your fingers. However, counting that high is beyond your limited mathematical skills. You carefully count credit cards. There are more than you have ever imagined having. You thumb through the pages looking for anything that might help you, but find nothing except some alphabetical page dividers, which you rip out of the binder in disgust and throw away. Okay, so money? I also have this little bit of cash on me, you say, offering it to her. Could you make some investments for me with this? Oh, could I? She cries. As my friend Donald Trump says, cash is king. Oh, another Donald Trump reference. No, there are more of those to come. But yeah, it's a bit different this time. Ooh, she gives us a little appetizer of what is to come this time. Oh, Larry, don't you just love stiff cream? Costly prostitution. And then we give the credit cards. Would you be interested in this, you ask? These credit cards would surely be useful to you if you ever need to withdraw funds, you know, cash advances and things like that. Oh, she squeals. Perhaps I haven't mentioned how much stock I put in these things, and what a smart rubber band you have around them. Oh! What? Did you just see that tongue? Oh, that shocked me. I forgot about that. That is just... Wow. Oh my god. Her tongue extended like all the way to the table. She's a snake that has shape changed into the woman. So yeah, she licked that cherry right up without bending over her head. And now let's give her the day traveler with those Swiss account numbers. Would you be interested in this, you ask? It's my personal organizer and contains a list of all my Swiss bank accounts, offshore deposits and international funds. Well, I don't know, she pretends to hesitate. Why, yes, she says with a big smile. I'm sure I could invest these for you tomorrow. Trust me. So yeah, she's just after Larry's money, of course. And she's saying this again. Is there anything else that's going to happen this time? I think the giving her the money and stuff in advance was just for those little extra tidbits. This scene again, which is like What the hell? Yeah, it's pretty much the same happening now. We might have gotten a few more points for that, I'm not sure. Larry's enjoying this ecstasy. Yeah, okay, so that went the same, aside from those little differences. Okay, I'm gonna get my laptop charger and something to eat. Be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have some apricot pie. Apricot pie. Pickle Dog says, charge your IRL laptop so you can charge your in-game camera. Thanks for the reminder. The OPL2 music is so good. Yeah, this game has really good music. Delicious pie. You hear a delicate little click from the camcorder as its tiny battery is now completely drained. Yep. So I think we just have to call the limo. Yep, and then go back to the airport, and then we can charge the camera there. Okay, so let's use the phone. 5524668. Thank you for using US Print. This time it's not a typical New York accent. Hello, says a voice on the telephone. You've reached a fabulous checker limo company. I hope you're having a nice day. Larry asks for a limo to the Hard Disk Cafe. Yes, sir. It'll be there damn near instantly. And then we go outside. Sarah says, no more battery, but everything that was crunchy has been recorded. Yep, that was the audition with Michelle. Audition that she didn't know was an audition. So I think she got, even if she doesn't get the job as the hostess of America's Sexiest Home Videos, I think she got all she wanted from Larry. Gee, you think, no matter where I go, no matter which limousine rental company I use, no matter which driver I get, all these limos look alike. So, yeah. Airport, says Bobby. It's a great place if you like flying. That's That's the typical LLO joke. It's a great if you like and I'm not sure why. Does anyone know why? Oh, meanwhile, your boss receives an angry phone call. Silas Krumel listens intently and deferentially to the powerful voice on the other end of the line. Let me assure you, Julius, everything is proceeding nicely. No, sir, I will not let you down. Yes, sir, that's also being taken care of. No, it's handled. I have a man on it right now. All right, whatever you say, Julius. Julius is the head of the mob who is making all the plays in this story that Patty is going to uncover since she's doing undercover work, and Larry is working for Silas, who is a crony kind of Julius the mob boss, but Larry doesn't know that he's working for the bad guys. He'll find out later. Um, Pickle Dog asked, "What is this game's justification for not needing to pay for limos?" Protamill says studio pays for it. Well, at the start of the game, Silas says Larry will get a personal driver, but that was for being brought to the airport in the city where the game started for Larry. And it's not really exactly explained how the limos work, but we assume they fall under that same arrangement that he's getting the private drivers paid through the company he's working for. Mm. Sweet, sweet apricot pie. Tastes so good, it can make a grown man cry. Sweet apricot pie. Sorry, I just put that song in everyone's head. Yeah, it's not the most common sort of pie here either. I just happened to see it in the supermarket yesterday and it was cheap as hell. 50% off discount. So it was like a bit over €3 or like 3 quid, 3.5 US dollars for a whole apricot pie. So I figured, why not? And Pickle Dog says it just kind of works so long as Larry doesn't think about it. Yeah, that's pretty much how everything in these games works. It is a good deal, I agree. It was on sale because it was set to expire yesterday by their sell by date, but it's still completely fine, so it's good. Pickle Dog says, gotta love airlines that have parachutes in their logo. Yes, that very much instills confidence in their service. Let's take our AirDog gold card and insert it into the ATM. So our next stop is Atlanta City, New Jersey. It shows the flight time as 2:10 p.m. 10 past 2 p.m. Nearly done with the slice of pie. So now we have to look at the copyright protection again. And I'll link the copyright protection, copy protection image in chat here for those who want to see it. Where did I have it again? Here it is. So we want to look at Atlantic City at 210. So that's the bar with a tiny line under it. And that's two H's or doors of, or I don't know what that icon is supposed to be. And then the TV, this one. And then this one, yep. Please take your boarding pass now. Please take your Aerodork gold card now. Thank you for flying Aerodork. And there we go. Now let's first charge the camera. This outlet would be perfect for plugging in something electrical. Yes, I am trying to plug in something electrical. Your camcorder's batteries are exhausted. Don't I actually have to take out the previous tape first or something? I don't know. This is just saying that the batteries are exhausted. Charger is separate item. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that for a second. First, we need to plug in the charger. And then we plug in the camera. Right, thank you for the reminder, Pickled. So we start charging it. It's nearly fully charged. Who's got a joke to tell? Warble, warble, warble. Yeah, those airports and plane voices are always so hard to make out. Let's see the look message for that door again, Pickle Dog says. Yeah, I think I looked at it last time. Or was it... Well, it wasn't the previous airport, the first one. This door leads to a part of the game that Al never got around to writing. I wonder if that's true or if that's just a joke. Could well be true. I'm still confused about that videotape though. Anyway, let's get into the VIP lounge. Oh, it doesn't say you can start boarding when we sit on the chair. Yeah. How do I trigger it this time? Walk through. Oh, yeah, I just had to wait a little bit. Best chair ever. Yeah, last time it triggered just when I had sat on that chair and I thought that triggered it, but apparently it's just waiting. So, we read the Airplane magazine last stream, so now we can just sit here. You briefly consider talking to yourself, but then you realize you already know what you were going to say. For the first game in your life, you are traveling first class. You feel certain you could easily grow accustomed to such luxury. You kick back in the leather seat, relax, and find yourself growing rather sleepy. It's not much to look at. Lucy says, "That looks like a toy plane I once had." Ah, this is alive. In your dream, you are the handsome gondolier, bowling through the canals of Venice with your lone, lovely female customer, passionate Betty. Everything is going well until. You stick it in too deeply. An experience wholly unfamiliar to you. Deciding to seize the moment, you wriggle down beside your Betty, relying on the subtle canal currents to propel you through your night of love. Oh my. Oh, get your hands off me, you shout. That's not what I meant by personal driver. Squirming across the leather seat, you grab the door handle, fling open the door, and escape the limousine and that chauffeur. You. So yeah, with Patty, we just arrived at De Vere Records, where she's going to investigate an audio engineer who's putting subliminal messages into music. I think that's the right spelling, right? Derivere Records. The Shell Building is one of Baltimore's finest office buildings. Its granite, brass, and stainless steel facade shines in the sunlight. A revolving door promises access to the interior. Okay, how do dogs spell relief? Hidrant. Al says, "Hey, listen!" Yeah, this game. At the start, it seemed to ask us to save every other 5 minutes. Now it seems to be asking us to save whenever we get to a new scene. Important scene? I don't know. You wonder which shell building office drone drives such a junky car. I think these are different buildings. Yes, it's the same description as for this big one. Even the sky. Well, that's not the intent, I think. Anyway, let's go inside. Yes, this scene. So let's have a look around. The guard is sleeping on the job. The lobby of the Shell building is very elegant. A wonderful mural covers the vast rear wall. A sleepy guard works at a security counter. An elevator awaits you, but how do you exit it? There are no buttons on the wall. How do we get into the elevator? Carefully examining the ashtray for a disco pass, for a brief moment you think you're playing Leisure Suit Larry 1 in the lounge of the lounge lizards. Of course you're not. Sarah says, "Wake him with the zipper." Actually, let me save again. Let me try that. Gee, Patty, try to trim back some of that attitude, okay? But yeah. The Shell building has tasteful sconces. A lovely Art Deco lamp rises above the staircase. A staircase winds its way upwards, but a velvet rope across the bottom indicates it's not to be used under penalty of law. It looks like the elevator is your only hope, Patty. Sarah, why, Dad? Can I have fun with my life? Oh. Okay, so we are actually supposed to look at this directory listing. Hello supplies. Halloween supplies is Baltimore's largest local supplier of Halloween goods and party supplies. Industries. Hello Industries is one of the world's leading producers of greeting cards. ACU. Duck Youth is a wonderful public service organization that specializes in familiarizing inner city youngsters with all varieties of barnyard and aquatic fowl. I wish that kind of organization existed in real life. That would be awesome. Death Revere Records? Yeah, that's it, Batty. Death Revere Records is located in room 900. Shipheads. Shipheads Inc. provides the finest commodes available for ocean-going vessels. I wonder if that's a hint to Leisure to Larry 6, which is set on a cruise ship. Probably not, but you never know. Aerodor Corp. Ooh, Aerodor. It's a very high-class airline. So high-class their offices are forbidden to the public. And it's so high class that Larry flies with them. Big Butt Inc. Big Buttons Inc. supplies buttons of all sizes for every occasion. Political campaigns, birthday parties, fundraisers, software company identification, etc. Hard disk services can handle all of your computer hardware needs, from correcting corrupted database files to deleting sensitive information to recovering formatted hard drives. I could choose with a recovered database right about now, actually, but you know the files are gone for it completely, so it's not like corrupted and it has to be corrected. It's just gone. Anyway, so yeah, Death Revere Records. That's where we need to go. That feels exactly like the directory. How do I leave the screen again? Okay, exit. Yes, mumbles the sleepy guard. You need some? Excuse me, you say to the well-rested guard. I'm here to see Mr. Baez in room 900. Huh? Oh, right. Give me just a second while I make sure he's in. Sighs the overworked guard. Overworked? That guard has the same nose as Larry. Yeah, kind of. Okay, honey. He's waiting for you upstairs. I'm calling for the elevator for you right now. And he goes back to sleep. And we go into the elevator. And we are at Death Revere Records. Death Reverse. Yeah, I was kind of pronouncing it incorrectly. Inside Death Reverse Records. Which I think the Reverse Records, it's also kind of a hint at the subliminal messaging that this guy is putting into them. This is your man, Reverse Bias, Chief Engineer. Oh, I skipped that by accident. Reverse Bias, Chief Engineer of Death Revere Records, and the man you've been sent to investigate. His speaker crackles in the background. Hello out there, you must be Passionate Patty. Everything's all ready for your cutting session. Just come on into the studio. I'm waiting for you. Oh, I may have just missed something on the previous screen. Let me restore that. Good thing I saved there. So we are supposed to look here. But now we are supposed to alert this guard of where we need to go differently, apparently. We can show him our data on here. Excuse me, you say to the safety guard, would you please direct me to the offices shown on this LCD readout? Hey, pretty cool. I was thinking about getting one of these for the little missus. Now let's see, bias, suite 900? Sure, no problem. I'll summon the elevator for you right now. This time he doesn't call to check if reverse bias is in. That doesn't really make sense, but aside from that, okay, we got points for doing it this way. Pickle Dog says, oddly enough, Sony did make a Dataman. It was called the Data Discman. Huh, I didn't even know that. Oh, he did check. He's waiting for you upstairs, okay. But he didn't say explicitly that he was going to call Bias to see if he was in. Okay, but yeah, we are here again with the extra points. Scored 322 of 1000. I may have missed some already, but I'm just trying to show off as much as possible. It's not like we have to do 100% necessarily. Anyway, so yeah, let's... Yeah, he's waiting for us, but actually we can walk around here first. Let's just have a bit of a look around first. The waiting room is filled with an impressive array of recording memorabilia. This sculpture represents the patron saint of recording companies, Saint Needle. This transducer converts electrical energy into rapidly pulsating sound waves. Oh, didn't quite mean to do that yet. Just want to look around. Many famous record album jackets adorn the walls of the office of Des River Records. Just all the same message here. The office's shelves are filled with records, tapes, and books. Okay, so now let's look at this gold record that's hanging here. It says this gold record is awarded to Reverse Bias, Chief Engineer, Des River Records. And there's a turntable here. What an unusual turntable. It still has a 78 RPM setting. Ooh. Unusual, eh? Maybe you can do something with this gold record. Sarah says, I like both the gold disc music and the synthesizer music. Wriggling the gold record on its plaque, you discover it is loose enough to be removed. So you do. Also, it's weird that Patty can do this while Reverse Bias is looking this way, waiting for her. But yeah. So let's look at it. For years you've wondered what happened to the four shebangs. You have your doubts that this record is solid gold. So we can actually put it on here. Why don't you take it for a spin? Bring needle up to speed before applying the tone arm and cartridge. Okay, so we start playing it first. That is clearly going too fast. So this is the regular speed. Well, that's interesting. You've always wondered if there was really a record underneath all that gold. Now what if we slow it down? Can we slow it down? No, but we can make it go back.
Just say yes.
Oh my god, subliminal messages! If you play the records backwards. Just say yes, why that's just the opposite of what Nancy Reagan said. You now have the incontrovertible evidence Desmond sent you to find, and you finally understand what evil this place does. Oh my god. How vile, how corrupt. Des River Records records backwards music urging innocent teenagers to violate the law. You never really believed this before, but you believe it now. If only you could obtain some more evidence to prove your case. So yeah, let's... Oh, it's still spinning? There we go. Does it have a different loop message now? No. Yeah. So yeah, we got some evidence of the subliminal messaging going on here. But we still have more to get, the game says. Actually, we can get more messages, it seems, so let's try it again.
Porn is best at a quarter a whack.
Porn is best at a quarter a whack? What? Of all the nerve! This review records imprint subliminal messages encouraging young Americans to frequent adult bookstores. At last, you found some good solid evidence for Inspector Desmond. Hey, and I am still here. Nothing wrong about it, says Sarah. Let's see if this way we get a different message. Sorry for the weird noises. I think there should be more messages. The turntable is now prepared to revolve 78 times per minute, but only when it's on.
Digital audio tape causes impotence.
Digital audio tape causes impotence. This must be a pre-Sony Columbia recording. So, let's slow it down. I think we've had this one already. Is this one not going to play because we've already had it? Let's go backwards. I think there's still one more message we need to get. We've gotten 3. There should be 4.
Just say yes.
Yeah, we've had this one. Let's speed it up. And it says my mom and her friends used to play Beatles records backwards to find all the secret stuff back in the 70s.
Porn is best at a quarter a whack.
Yeah, we've had this one as well. Have we gotten all of them? Have we gotten this one?
Digital audio tape causes impotence.
Yeah, we've had this one. Okay, I think we've gotten all of them then. Can someone confirm that we've gotten 4? Secret messages? Normal speed. This is normal speed. You folks are behind us, I assume. I can't dance if it's too fast without wheezing. Well, I'm trying to find all the hidden messages. Maybe it just only has 3. I thought it said it had. Wait, play it forwards. Press reverse to get another. Faster, you get another. No, there should be 4 messages, and I think we've only had 3. We've had just say yes, the one about porn, the one about digital audio tapes cause impotence. Have we had a 4th one? I can't remember a 4th one, so I must be missing one. Seems like no one in chat knows either. Yeah, this site doesn't seem to have a hidden message. Well, this playing it normally at regular speed doesn't seem to have a secret message, so either that walkthrough is wrong. Let me check another walkthrough just to make sure, because I don't want to miss a message if I can. Play it forwards and backwards at both speeds. I did. Let's see what they say here. Okay, so there are supposed to be 4 messages about, according to multiple walkthroughs, so which one have I missed? It's not playing a hidden message this way. Maybe if we do it otherwise first. So backwards?
Just say yes.
Okay, that's just say yes at normal speed but backwards. Now let's speed it up.
Porn is best at a quarter a whack.
Yeah, one is best at quarter right. Now forwards at high speed. I'm a guitarist.
Digital audio tape
piano player.
causes
Okay,
impotence.
so that's the digital audio tape one, and now at normal speed, we should be getting a message here. Yeah, we keep getting that message from, you've wondered if there's a gold record underneath, but it's not a subliminal message. I don't know, maybe you're only supposed to see that. You've always wondered if there's a gold record underneath message. This part always confuses me. I think it confused me last time I played as well. I think I encountered the same issue. Yeah, the game ends. There's been no subliminal message. It must be... I must have gotten all of them. I'm just gonna save just to make sure. Pickle Dog says, it was weird playing this game with an ad-lib card, not a sound blaster. Yeah, I can imagine that didn't sound right. Gold records played. Okay. Now I think we just have to go into the recording booth. Yeah. Studio A. Let's go in. You had music but no digital sounds. So the game had to tell you the record said something here. Okay, that's weird. Des River recorded Des River Records recording studio reminds you of your last studio session, a big 2 CD recording of background music for a computer game named Leisure Suit Larry 4, and of that big contract you signed with a mysterious someone known only as Julius, who never paid you 1 red cent for any of your work. You grimace and silently hope this session goes better. Why hello there, Patty. I'm Reverse Bias, chief engineer here at Des River Records. I'm not sure exactly what happened to my regular synthetist, but I sure appreciate you jumping in here to help us out like this. I'm sure you'll have no trouble with these tunes. The synth is programmed, the charts are on the music stand, the levels are checked, and I'm ready when you are, baby. Quick look. Reverse biases man the FBI link to backwards subliminal message recording at this studio, but it does look cute. This is a synthesizer Reverse Bias wants you to play. As in most studios, the drum set is behind the glass to enhance the separation of his sound from the other musicians. The recording studio contains a myriad of recording equipment, microphones, boom stands, road cases, and cables everywhere. You see a bunch of music stands, or is it a flock of music stands, or is it a bevy of music stands? You always forget. The zipper works on him. Sierra says, well, not now yet, but it works. Yeah, I think I remember that. Big Dog says, Larry and Patty's plots might be intertwined. Who knew? Let's see what happens if we try it now. You have no way to do that through the window. You are unable to touch reverse bias through that double pane soundproof glass. Okay, so we are just supposed to use the keyboard. Okay, Patty, just read the chart there from on the stand. We'll take it from a few bars before your entrance. Listen for the clicks and cut in for your solo. Um, Take 1. Okay, so I just played something random there. That's not quite what the boss is looking for, Patty baby. I'm gonna roll again from the top. Let's have a little more feeling, okay? I'm wondering if you do that on the keyboard instead of the mouse. I was using the mouse now, but let's see if I can use the keyboard. Take 2. I don't think I can, but let me try. Oh, I can. It's just random though. Pickle Dog says, time to submit a pull request to Steam ScumVM with MIDI support. Well, that was fairly outside. Let's give it one more shot, babe. Here we go. Yeah, now Patty is going to actually play, instead of us just doing whatever. Take three. I'm not playing. That's just the game automatically playing. Sure sounds better than what I was doing. No hands in play, yeah. I'm playing with my feet. Telekinesis. Oh yeah, my brain is. I'm, yeah, I'm a guitarist, so I could play this on guitar, but well, this simple line I might be able to play on a real keyboard if I practiced it, but yeah. Great take, Patty. Why don't you come into the control room now and listen to the playback with me? Let's listen to the playback with bias. There are three ways to continue. Big Dog says she's working the off-screen pitch wheel. Yeah, she sure was. Thanks for watching, Lucy. Bye. Here you go, babe. Check this out. Now would be a better time to use a zipper. That is indeed true. Nice playing, Patty. He smiles. I bet you have wonderful technique. I sure do, honey. More than willing to serve your country, especially with such a hunk. You throw yourself enthusiastically into your mission. Oh my. She's pulling him down. Ooh. They're getting it on there. They're taking off all their clothes. Touching them a lot with the hand also works. Yeah, zipper is just straightforward. Sarah says, I love how she pulls him down. Yeah, oh. Come here, big boy. All the eating of clothes, yeah. Eventually, through one sacrifice after another, you eventually obtain a small cassette tape from a reserve bias containing some of his best work. It is exactly the evidence you've been seeking. The boys back at the FBI lab will have a heyday playing with this one. Unbeknownst to you, when you bumped your leg on the recording console in the excitement of the moment, you made a complete soundtrack of your love-making session. Well, Reverse later added a drum machine and synthesized bass line and created another hit record. Ironically, you eventually got the #1 record you've always wanted, but you knew nothing about it. At least once in your life, Patty, you hit the top of the charts. Aww. Meanwhile, back at the FBI's Mission Control headquarters. Uh-huh. They have her location on the radar. What's she doing now, Agent Smith? Well, I don't know, Inspector Desmond. It's kind of hard to figure out. Either she's in a tunnel somewhere near Baltimore, or she's dilated 3 centimeters. How would they know that from a dot on a radar? After sacrificing yourself for your country, you slip out of the control room, through the studio, down the elevator, and back to your limo. Okay, let me check if I need to do something here. Okay, just that, yeah. Hmm. The walkthrough actually says we have to do the part with reverse bias when you're listening to the recording differently. When you're listening to what Patty recorded differently, to get full points. So I'm gonna show that way off now. Um, now that we've seen how it goes when you have sex with him. Yeah, the serious way is with the champagne, but the direct way is funnier. But yeah, you're supposed to do the serious way to get max points here. Um, so yeah, let's just listen again. Well, that would somewhat make sense. Very slightly pickled dog with a thermal camera. If it was very precise, it could maybe detect a minuscule rise in body temperature. But there with the radar and just a dot on it, how would they have any idea? It would only indicate her location. So, Mr. Bias, I understand you're quite a successful recording engineer. Yeah, I can't complain, he replies. I have several clients who keep me quite busy. And now? Oh, I have the champagne. What will you say if I propose a toast, Mr. Bias? Why, Patty, he replies with a grin. I'm always interested in sharing a glass of champagne with a beautiful woman. To you, Patty, he proposes a toast, and to many more successful sessions together. She doesn't drink, he just. Ah, a pleasant vintage, he sighs, but it's a little warm, isn't it? Well, possibly, so you say in its defense, but then you don't know where it's been. Here, Mr. Bias, you say, have a little more. And he throws it back again. One more once heard, Mr. Bias, you say, using a technique on him that's worked more than a few times on you. Ooh, poor Patty. So he gets drunk from 3 glasses of champagne. He's really a lightweight. Please call me Reverse, stirs Reverse. So, patty cakes, have I ever told you what an important guy I am? No, but I'd love to hear. And another glass. Shay, this is tasty. I've shown you my work. Will you show me yours? And the 5th glass. He looks like Roger Wilco. Why, sweetie, my stuff's on more records than anybody's. Oh, really? How could that be in reverse? Easy, sugar, slurs reverse. Let me find you a sample. Teals eyes. Well, you hear this. Slobbers reverse. Every song has something subliminal. And he gave away too much there. Good job, Patty. The boys back at the FBI labs will have a wonderful time extracting those backwards subliminal messages from Bias's tape. And here we go again. What will they say this time? What's she doing now, Agent Smith? Well, I don't know, Inspector Desmond. It's kind of hard to figure out. Either I'm picking up a lot of RF interference, or she's consuming way too much fluid. It's still sex innuendo, I guess. After getting reversed by totally sloshed, then finishing off the bottle yourself, we slip out. Yep. Okay, so I think I got more points for that this time. And now I think we just have to put in the different data pack, PC hammers, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just what I have to do, right? Yeah, now we show it to the driver to get him to take us there. K-Rap Radio, eh? Says Bobby. It's a great place if you like rap. That non-enigmatic pun. I may wrap up the stream soon. It's getting late here, and I've been streaming for near 2 hours. Oh, Willie, you moan in your dream? Put down that keyboard and practice a little touch typing on me. Pickle Dog asks, we are on the West Coast, right? Yeah, we're on the East Coast with Larry, and on the West Coast with Patty, I believe. We are in Baltimore right now. Not now, Patty, he replies. I'm about to finish cutting a deal with IBM. So Willie there looks a lot like Bill Gates, I think. Meanwhile, in a plane far, far away, yeah, Larry's still dreaming of Patty. During our absence, your dream of you and passionate Patty has progressed. You snuggle up together, drifting dreamily through the moonlit canals of Venice, the songs of under-gondoliers wafting softly across the waters. Suddenly, your gondola springs a most inopportune leak. Ah, looks very Gates, Miss Billy Gates, yeah, indeed. IBM Indiana Bureaucratic Mall. That's a good one. Awakening from your dream, you realize you just filled your lap with complimentary beverage. Big Dog says, this is an oddly geeky game, isn't it? Yeah, more so than all the other Leisure Suit Larry games. Like, they all have some hints of it, but this one especially just is full of references and jokes. It's indeed a bit odd compared to the other Leisure Suit Larry games. It's I definitely think story wise and everything, this game is definitely feels like the odd duck out to me. So yeah, we are in the Atlantic City Airport, and on your next trip, try Twal, the women's airline. All female crew, all male flight attendants, extra protection down the center of the plane, where women need it most. Remember our slogan, Fly Twal, the darn thing has wings. I believe our camera is charged. Yep. Broke? Down on your luck? Stupidly lost all your gambling money? Looking for some kind person to give you a break? Don't hang around. Don't hang out around here, and you won't hang out in your cardboard box. Welcome to Atlantic City, where dreams come true. Remember, bet your limits, never limit your bets. Where does the moral majority turn to promote censorship and creeping fascism? Slant, the holier than thou news weekly. No liberal pandering, no pinko editorial cartoons, no objective journalism, just good old-fashioned fundamentalism. Printed on 100% recycled environmentalists. And here's slot machines. You haven't played the slot since Leisure Suit Larry 1 in the land of lounge lizards. Now available in an all-new 256 color version with enhanced graphics, music, and sound effects. Yep, and that's the one we played this year. Actually, no, I wanted to look at that door and see. Hey, and I am about to end the stream anyway, so thank you for being here for the final bit. Yeah, same message. Door leads to part of the game that I'll never got around to writing. We don't need a cab or limo number here, but I'm just looking around. Gambleholics Anonymous. Kick the gambling habits. We'll lay you 2 to 1. We can clean up even the worst gambling problem. Meeting is held on best 2 out of 3 Thursdays each month. Ex-Major League Baseball players admitted free. Oh. Calling all married men. Entertain women discreetly and privately in our new stay-free bachelor pads. Exclusive panel slides into place whenever your wife knocks on the front door. Vibrating beds, imitation leopard skin rugs, fake fireplaces. Contact Escobar Enterprise Estates today. New Jersey Associated for Health Clubs. Slim down the fast, easy way. No weights equipment, no exercise, no treadmills. One aging anorexic celebrity says dieting doesn't give you a great body, but having your fat sucked out with a teeny little vacuum cleaner sure does. Come by today. Now through December at the Conventional Center, an evening with Bobby Vinton. New Jersey Herald says Bobby sings all his songs, including Blue Velvet, Red Roses for a Blue Lady, Blue Roses for a Red Lady, You Only Look Blue When You're Standing Next to All Those Red Roses, and Blue Ladies plus Red Roses equals Purple Velvet. A must-see. Call Ticketmonster for details. Yeah. Oh, there actually is a limo ad, and we actually do need to call for a limo. Um, so it's somewhere over here. Honest Noah's check cashing service. The fastest way to get money when you've gambled away all your cash. Sorry, no second party checks, third party checks, bank checks, personal checks, out of state checks, wheat checks, rice checks, plenty of corn checks. Okay, here it is. We looked at all the others before we found it. For the biggest ride you've ever had, give us a call right now. Let us expose your blatant consumerist backside. Tramp Limo Service 553-4468. Okay, let's call him. And again, the cat fights. We saw that last stream as well. Those two female clerks here at airports, they suddenly get into cat fight for some reason. Wait, do I need a quarter? Oh, I get one from a slot machine. Hey, alright, someone left a quarter in that machine. Pulling the handle yields only one lonely chair, but that's enough to pay you a quarter. Reach into the slot machine's coin bin and grab it. You always were a 2-bit game player. Okay, so let's go call him. So it's 553-4468. Thank you for using US Print. Good day, Tramp Limousine at your service. Good day, Mr. Tramp. You presume mistakenly I'm at the airport and require transportation to the city. Yes, sir, he replies. I'll send one of my best girls right over. And he hangs up the phone. And I think we just get into the limo now. Yeah. Honk if you can last more than 30 seconds. The small tasteful bumper says. A lonely cloud drifts by on VFR. I don't know what that's referencing. Is it UHF? Sarah says you should show the napkin to the driver when you're in the limo. Let's try that out. What are you, crazy? Shouts Bobby. I ain't gonna haul you all the way to New York City. No, we're actually supposed to show this, the Tramp Casino Matchbook, which has the address of the Tramp Casino outside on the beautiful Tramp Boardwalk outside the luxurious Tramp Hotel near the palatial Tramp Overskill miniature golf course right off filthy Tramp Beach. Yeah. Tramp's Casino, eh? Says Bobby. It's a great place if you like gambling. Okay, I'm about to wrap up the stream as soon as we arrive here, which we have. Okay, yeah. We're at Tramp's Casino. I've streamed for about 2 hours and it's close to midnight here, so I think this is going to do it for the stream this evening. Thank you all for watching. The game is bothering me to save again. Yeah, sure, let's save. Tramp Casino. Of course, everyone knows that Tramp here in the game is referencing Donald Trump. He actually had a casino in New Jersey, Atlantic City, back when this game was relevant. So yeah, that's just what the game is referencing. Obviously, there's no way that Allo would have known. Well, I assume he wouldn't have known that Donald Trump would become the U.S. president. The real Donald Trump has been losing money ever since he started uh, building his empire. He's been bankrupt so many times. But yeah, actually, at the time this game was made, well, that casino he had failed, so yeah, he was already mismanaging and just fucking everything up back then. But I don't know how he still wormed his way out of all of that. I think he must have gotten very lucky or just had luck with friends in high places who were able to make all of that go away. And then, yeah, somehow he got popular through The Apprentice and then somehow got to be the US president. It's insane, but sometimes reality can be stranger than fiction. But yeah, anyway, next time we shall explore the game further and maybe finish it. I think we're about halfway through it. Maybe a bit farther. I've been going a bit slow through it because I've been looking at everything and just going through it with more details than 1 through 3 because there's actually more to see, kind of. I don't know. And this one I always, well, last year I also felt like taking this one slower than 1 through 3. I don't know. This one I like showing off. But yeah, next time we'll continue and hopefully finish, depending on how much time I'll have and such, and how we progress. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. So you're finally leaving. Fine, go ahead, leave. We've got better things to do in here anyway, don't we, Patty? How's this feel, babe? Oh, Larry. Let them go play with their word processors now. Okay, you two, have fun. Hey, back to work. Yeah. uh, Big Dog says basically they've been issuing special licenses for regional casinos that can operate in otherwise no gambling states. There's a massive one called Foxwoods. Why go to New Jersey when you can go someplace closer, essentially? Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if that was the case in '90s, but like casinos were so big back then, and somehow Trump managed to uh, bankrupt his. Oh well. Anyway, see you all next time. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being in chat. Thank you for the lovely time together. Hope you all enjoyed Leisure Suit Larry 5. And until next stream later this week, hopefully. Bye.